Hello and welcome to Let's Bleepin Play. I'm Shawnee Doo. Where are you?
I'm the Mastonery Machine.
Both of those were awful. I'm Thomas.
Have you not realized that my names 99% of the time suck ass?
Scooby Sean was right there.
Nope. Mine was better. No. Anyway.
I was going to say the Mystery Mason, but I was like, I'm going to make it as horrible as I possibly can.
We are back doing, for our latest podcast episode, Scooby-Doo, Night of 100 Frights. This is Thomas's game, and we're gonna play it for a little bit.
Yep. Hopefully works, because I have had some issues with it.
Yeah. Thomas's GameCube did not like it.
Yeah, so we'll see.
We tried hitting your GameCube with a hammer.
How about no? Because that shit was expensive.
Just tap it. It'll.
Mason, Thomas is more likely to hit you with a hammer than the GameCube.
Hard.
You smell that salty sea air, Scoob? You know what that means?
Ooh, that GameCube.
Shaggy looks like a bulldog chewing a wasp.
Shaggy doesn't know how to not smile in this render.
Fred looks high.
Fred
looks suited.
All right, you two. Don't forget the
This is the original cast.
Oh yeah,
I was going to ask that before.
Yeah.
Because we were the demo screen was playing and it sounded like Casey Kasem.
Yeah, because it was before Casey Kasem passed.
Yeah, this is the original cast. This is a 2002 GameCube game, hence why it looks like that.
Ooh, Daphne. Also, it looks like this, but also Scooby-Doo trying to be translated to 3D as a challenge.
Yeah,
It's a very 2D.
Unless you do it stylized, like I guess what Scoob did.
Yeah.
It does not look good.
And you must be Freddy.
Even Scooby, then saying that stylized is a bit of a stretch.
Yeah, but it looks fine.
Yeah.
It doesn't look god awful.
And also the model for that just random lady looks better than any of the Scooby gang.
Because she was
she's not
originally
being
designed in
taken-
3D.
Yep, she's an original design, so.
Uncle, the famous inventor, Professor Alexander Graham. He was
As in the telephone,
I was
Alexander
gonna
Graham?
say as the telephone
The
dude.
phone guy?
The phone guy?
That wasn't a FNAF joke.
I was gonna say.
That wasn't. I said it.
As soon as you.
said it, and then I thought, wait, no, I didn't mean that.
because it's haunted.
Oh, Alexander Graham Bell's William Afton, Matthew Lillard.
It reminds me of a Scenes from a Hat bit whose line where it's like what Alexander Graham Bell said when during the first phone call, and Wind Raider goes up and he goes, "What's that?"
I've seen this show before. You guys can go poking around scaring up some spooksters, but we're staying right here in the old Mystery Machine. Only ghost-free environments for us.
Jesus, what is up with Shaggy's fingers?
Way to be.
A lot, like the model.
Wait, was that the laugh?
Yeah, you can tell this.
laugh track
You
in
can
this.
tell this is really trying to replicate the old show.
Which I'm okay with that
You know
because
what?
honestly, it's been a while. Legitimately, nothing tries to truly replicate that anymore in Scooby-Doo. Like, it's all more of kind of like trying to replicate the 90s movies. Which is fine, the 90s movies rock, but...
Do they?
What do you know?
Witch's Ghost?
Oh wait, nice.
Zombies
Island,
Island, Witch's
Sorry,
Ghost.
you said movies. I was thinking the live action ones. My bad. That was my mistake.
And that was in the 2000s?
That was 2000s too. Look, I'm still waking up.
Okay. I was like...
I'm an idiot.
Because a lot of Scooby-Doo post Zombie Island has always tried to replicate that kind
Those
of
are
feeling.
good. I do want to state that out there. Those are great.
Oh yeah, they're great.
I do like
I
those.
love those movies.
Those do rock.
But it's been a while since I've watched anything that I was like, oh, that is trying to replicate the old Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like that one, like the Futurama episode.
So this is the gameplay. It's sort of a 3D, I guess, kind of collectathon platformer, but it's more linear.
Did that have you just entered like the mystery machine?
No.
Because it said press X to enter.
Yeah, that's how you save the game, is you touch the mystery machine icon.
Oh, that's fun. That's actually kind of fun.
So this is kind of just Scooby's basic moveset. He can jump, he can dash.
Because this is made by the company who made Bikini Bottom.
Yeah, this is the company who would eventually, and by eventually I mean the game after this, make SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom.
You can tell they are very similarly like layout games.
Kind of.
At least from what I played Bikini Bottom, like it just feels very similar to me. Again, I'm
I
not.
can kind of see where you're coming from.
Okay, so the
See,
mystery.
there's the mystery machine.
Okay, so it was just exit out to another area. Then.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so you collect coins.
Those are Scooby snacks. Those are your collectibles.
Oh, okay.
Those are your coins or jiggies or whatever. And they're how you enter levels.
Should also point out, because you were bringing up how it alludes more to the original Scooby-Doo cartoons. That's the original Mystery Machine design right there.
Mm-hmm.
The good one.
You can run, and you can...
It's almost like it's a Kenji game.
Yep, and they say there's some doors will take a certain amount of Scooby snacks to open.
Oh, is that what those are supposed to be?
Yeah.
I thought they were hamburger patties. They do kind of look like, you gotta admit.
No, I agree. It's just I literally said they're Scooby snacks like 5 seconds ago.
He did.
Brain. I don't have one.
I have this condition.
A condition?
It's my memory.
Amnesia.
No. It's different from.
Oh, okay, that's like a seat. Okay.
Yeah, it's like a seesaw.
Yeah.
You guys call them seesaws?
What do you call them?
Teeter-totters.
I mean, I've called them both. Yeah. Teeter-totters for me were on like the swing sets, like the built in for me when I was a kid. Like they're built on like the little swing set, and then seesaws were the differentiated them.
And you can also swing on these tire swings.
Do you only play as Scooby?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
In later games, like I think Unmasked, you play as Shaggy as well. And in other games, you actually play as the whole gang.
Mm-hmm.
In Cyber Chase, you played as Shaggy, I think, right?
Yes. Cyber Chase is not a very good game, but
Yeah, I was like, Scooby-Doo is one of those that like has quite a few games, not a lot of good games.
I was gonna say none of them have ever reached like Battle for Bikini
yeah,
Bottom.
I was gonna say if we're gonna.
That's actually kind of fun. What is it attached to? Oh, it's a helicopter. I was like,
Yeah, it's like a little.
we got the Spider-Man thing going on that he just, you know.
It's like a little device the professor made. You know, Alexander Graham Bell.
Yeah.
Oh!
Holy shit!
Actually, kind of like I got kind of some like similar vibes to Toy Story 2.
Yes,
Like kind of the way
that I
the game is
do
played.
that I do
Like
understand. That I
that-
get similar vibes too.
Like just kind of like running with it, with not necessarily anything quite as iconic as like the opening, like Andy's room immediately. That you're just like, I
Right.
know where I am.
Oh, that's kind of because Scooby-Doo in general. I believe it's like sand, so sticky sand, I guess, because yeah, the black sticky goop has turned up all over the place lately. It's tar. Okay, my bad.
You know, tar, sand.
They're
the difference?
very similar. They're very not similar.
No, they're not.
Also, kind of reminds me of the Wallace and Gromit game that we played.
Yeah, actually, I
Little
can see
bit,
a little
yes.
bit. That felt like a little more puzzle oriented, but from the get go. But yeah, I can see that. The warp gate.
Yep.
The warp gate.
Okay.
A plus impersonation there.
And then this kind of just lets you
Before
go to
anybody
whatever
says in
level
the
you want.
comments, no, I can't do any better.
I was this year for Halloween. I was Shaggy, so
Nice.
which I've done a couple of times. I've been blessed to look like that
I was
dumbass.
gonna say like that is.
Your Halloween costume is I buy a green shirt.
It is. I actually have this pair of shoes these brown slip-ons that I wore as my for Shaggy costume. That my daughter, when she was little, called my shoes my Shaggy shoes.
Huh.
You wearing your Shaggy shoes?
That'd be like me going to Halloween dressed as McLovin. It'd be just as easy.
Oh, a sandwich!
Yeah, but I don't need it. You need to find the... Yeah, that's kind of the thing with this game. When I say collect-a-thon, it's more you have to find gadgets that the professor makes to continue on.
I'm so glad you
What, like foam pieces?
It was just
No.
inside the man. The master key told
What else did he make? What else is he famous for making?
take this map.
Is it just the phone? I think it might just be.
Access the map from the pause menu. You know, I probably would have realized it weren't coins if I heard the
chomp.
chomp the first time and wouldn't have said, yeah, they're clearly Scooby snacks.
Also, something I like is that he just skids to a halt, and you have like the skidding sound effect.
And the pose, I like it.
This game is obviously one that was made with love.
They really. This is the only time the studio did Scooby Doo. Because they did a couple of SpongeBob games,
Yeah,
and then they
'cause
were the Pixar studio.
Because they did whatever it was. They did the SpongeBob movie after.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember like a lot of the movies of that one just being like, it's more of the same from.
The studio would do the Incredibles game, the Underminer sequel,
We got a shovel.
Up, ooh, and Ratatouille
Yeah, they did Wall-E.
and Wall-E. There we go. I was like, I know I'm forgetting
some.
some.
Wall-E game. Interesting. They seem to be they seem to be THQ's go-to developer for those tie-in games.
Yeah, well, they were the Pixar studio. That's it. They did the Pixar games.
And THQ was the
Here's-
Pixar game publisher.
I like kind of just
Yeah,
a random hockey rink.
I also love Scooby, like obviously struggling on it.
That's funny. That's a really good. That is. It's a very. While I don't think the model is a great Scooby-Doo, I do think all the actions are really good Scooby-Doo.
I agree. It's about what I'd expect for 2002.
Oh yeah, again, like I'm not going to be hypercritical of the models in this game at all. Like, I know it's a 2002 GameCube game. You know what you're getting.
Yep.
I was looking at all the games Heavy Iron Studios developed. They did a Pac-Man game for Stadia. Oh,
Their
that's
last game.
kind of sad.
Their last game.
Yep.
That's kind of sad. I mean, they're still around. They can still make stuff. They haven't got
The last game they made.
Yeah, that's the last thing they made.
They co-develop a lot of stuff too.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, because they co-developed like the Epic Mickey on the Wii U.
Co-developed Epic Mickey 2.
Oh, sorry, yeah, 2.
Crash 4, COD Black Ops, Cold War.
Yeah, so they've worked a lot of stuff.
Marvel's Avengers.
Yes.
The studio's done a lot of stuff and a lot of things that everyone has heard of.
Also, something I like about this game that it actually, God damn it, that it actually does have over Toy Story 2. If you click here, you get your health and your Scooby snack count like right away.
So you really need to be able to get that key.
You found the key.
Yep.
Like Scoob. Get a key.
This is the most deflated Shaggy.
That's Shaggy sobering up.
That's Shaggy that's like middle-aged Shaggy, like years after Mystery Incorporated, just like Scoob, quit crapping in the house, please.
At that point, Scoob's dead.
It's just an urn with Scoob on it.
Jesus.
So you have the shovel to dig up flowers?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Shaggy. Or Scooby.
That was amazing.
Wow.
Yeah,
that whole
he's-
animation
That
was
was insane.
amazing. I loved every second of that.
Man
He goes ham.
Yeah, he does.
I don't want no flowers.
Reminds me of like Animal Crossing type digging.
Except on crack.
Who's
Yeah,
been burying sandwiches?
I mean, what else are you gonna
probably
do?
Shaggy.
Shaggy's hiding them from
What
Scoob.
else are you gonna do with your sandwiches, huh?
Eat them?
See, you know.
That's what the communists want you to think.
That's very old-fashioned of you to eat sandwiches. Nowadays, everybody's burying them. That's the new thing.
Well, people are stupid.
You again. Ooh, fish.
Also, I should say B is to ram.
Okay,
Okay, yeah,
so you can knock.
yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't really do a lot yet because it hurts Scoob's little head, but you get like
With the barrel's moving, it's not,
you get like a helmet later on. So.
suspicious at all.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Hey,
Oh, that would have been funny if he just fell right in.
Time to jump carefully to avoid the fish. Boing.
Again with those cartoony sound effects.
They're great. I love them so much.
you can jump on top of small monsters to squash them.
That was are monsters. Those are rats.
I mean, look how big they are. Those are monsters.
I don't know. Some rats can actually get pretty big.
Oh, I know.
Narf.
Rodents of unusual size.
I don't think they actually exist.
Oh, okay, good. I was worried. Oh, some sneaky. Oh. Just the caveman from that one episode?
My mic accident. You brought up the rodents of unusual size scene. Have you ever heard about the funny on-set story with that movie when they were filming that scene?
Probably.
They had the author of the book on set, and the first time they ran the scene, the princess's dress catches on fire like it's supposed to, and he like jumps up and went to go put it out, and everyone had to be like, no, it's for the movie. That's supposed to happen. He went to go.
Oh, Shaggy's riding a pelican. Raggy.
Why not? I like birds.
Rish rocked.
Or four legs.
You can throw, Shaggy.
Yes, you can.
Greatest game ever.
I like that he's just like, okay.
Okay, that's funny.
Yeah, that's actually
That's
that's
great.
really good.
Yeet. That is really funny. Can you do that to the other two?
I don't.
I want
know.
to.
doubt
I want
it,
to throw
but
Fred.
You want to
I
throw Fred?
doubt you can.
Okay.
So you could throw like that key back there. You'd throw Shaggy up to get.
Okay.
Maybe.
Mystery Incorporated members ranked.
Scooby.
Is this top to bottom?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I'll go bottom to top.
Okay, bottom top.
Fred, Daphne, Velma, Shaggy, Scooby.
Interesting. Why Fred at the bottom?
I just thought I like all five of them. Like it's there, but
Right.
like of the characters, like my thought process of, and again, the show that we will not mention, but the thought here is if you were to give me a good, an actual decent show, a story based off of each character, which one would I be most interested to watch?
That's fair.
And Fred is the one I would be least interested to watch.
Yeah, that's fair.
Fred works very well with what he's doing and together. That's kind of how I ranked him, though. I think Fred needs a lot of the others to be at his best.
That's fair. Fred is probably... He is the whitest Mystery Inc. member.
Why do you think in the show that will not be named, he's the only one who stayed white?
That makes sense.
You need
That
fish.
makes sense.
Snack gate unlocked.
Oh no, what happened during Snackgate?
Well, see, you can. It's the warp. We looked at it. Oh,
The warp is basically like, yeah, you can warp to any level you want. If you just want to like keep,
Okay.
it's a great way to like keep just
Yeah.
keep track of your stuff.
Battlefield Bikini Bottom does a similar thing.
Yes.
Like a what now?
no
Like
word.
that.
Word of that?
No.
Fear on the Pier, Part 2.
You're
There's-
gonna walk the plank? Take this boat for...
So let's see the episodes that take place on the pier. This would be the diver, I think.
Probably.
Because I think that is just what he's
That would
called.
make sense. No, it's the miner. That's where they find him, is out on the dock for some reason.
Yeah, and that's it. In all honesty, it allows you to go back and forth as much as you want.
Yeah, through all.
This
of
is
them.
very much a very open game.
Yeah,
It has a linear path you're meant to follow, but it's a very open game.
that crab is just going wild.
Yeah.
Crab,
Like he is flailing.
crab people. Look like crab, taste like people. Wait. Think I got that backwards. Shark at the dock.
Yeah.
On the rocks. In my socks.
God damn it, I've already been here.
Yeah, it's all. It's definitely
Which
not
episode are we on?
a lot of them. I think
They're just
It's-
going back and forth.
because
Like, what are we doing?
well, you're doing a lot of them because you know what, Night of 1,000 Frights. That was 100 Frights.
Out of 100.
100 Frights. 100
I don't know
is-
why I always call it 1,000.
I think because of like 1001 Arabian Nights
Yeah, probably.
is probably so 1,000 is just the name that
Yeah.
they insinuate with nights in a title, and so 1,000 Frights.
Oh boy, more tar.
Oh look, the diver.
Yep, there's the diver. Ghost diver. I think there's 2 of them.
Oh my goodness.
We're the Ghost Diver twins.
Raggy, I'm seeing double.
I'm
Raggy.
freaking out, man.
Raggy, where are my rashes?
Like Scooby when they said fixing.
So yeah, the spring shoes, they give you a
You
double
got
jump.
spring shoes?
Yeah,
That's amazing.
One of the inventions.
Why don't we have those in real life?
Because they don't work.
Oh, why not?
Because
Do they only
we're not
work
in a
on Scooby?
we're not in a cartoon.
We're not?
No.
Oh.
I was trying to float to a smell like a pie that smelled good, and that makes sense. We're not in a
And I
guess I
just,
should
and
drop-
I just broke my chin.
I shouldn't have dropped an anvil on
So
that
you need
guy,
to
then
throw
I thought
Raggy
it would
up
be
there?
fine.
You kind of just left Shaggy.
You had to. He was holding down the way to open.
Oh,
He was
okay.
holding me back. I had to cut him off. I need to force my own path.
No, okay. So yeah, okay. I must have missed that
I
how
had to
it,
forge my own raft.
I like the wrecked boat just in the background.
Yeah.
For ambiance.
The issue is that this is tar, so I can't jump in it. I should say, even though I've played this game before, it's been a while because, like I said, my GameCube doesn't like this game.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm basically blind right now.
Or maybe the game doesn't like your GameCube.
Sure, whatever. So I'm basically doing this blind.
That's fine. We're just kind of exploring it, playing it, and how we feel. And
We're exploring. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. You can't tell.
but this is normal for you. So do you just never sleep?
Yeah, what you don't. Yeah, what you don't know is I'm actually a vampire.
Oh.
Wow. Kind
I've
of a
seen you in the
pussy-ass
sun.
vampire.
Are you a Twilight vampire? Do you sparkle?
No, I'm a.
Haven't.
No, I'm a blade type. You know. Like,
I've seen you in the sun, so.
yeah, I can walk during the day.
Ha!
All right, no need to laugh so hard.
That wasn't
Oh,
me.
okay. So you
That
got.
wasn't me laughing hard.
That was not the laugh I was going
So because
for.
you got the spring shoes, you can jump farther now. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So again, you have to. It's kind of. There's backtracking.
Yeah.
You go
Yeah.
for.
Yes, this is almost Metroidvania-esque, but not really. Because it's very much just kind of you're on a linear path for the most part.
Metroidvania-ish.
But you'll go forward for a little, unlock something, go back to actually finish it.
Yeah,
Come back
something
to
like
everything. That makes sense. Oh, what do we got? What?
Gimme.
Oh, we got Headless Man. Ruh-roh.
Oh,
No reds, Raggy. No reds.
Just give him your own head and you won't.
Oh,
They'll be
you
fine.
know, Alexander Graham Bell, inventor of the magic carpet.
Well, yeah, you didn't know that.
Ricky, I think this guy was a cheat. I don't actually need to go back up there, but I want that monster token. So.
you glutton.
Glutton.
I don't know. You greedy person.
Klepto was more like it.
There you go. Words. What do they mean?
Ow.
So wait. Okay.
Ow.
Man. Okay. So that's it. Man.
Ow. Okay.
That
I
chicken.
can't.
That was almost impressive.
I can't. I can't ask where the health bar is anymore without thinking you're gonna get chastised for it.
Thomas showed you the health bar.
When?
That actually does have over Toy Story 2. If you click here, you get your health and your Scooby snack count like right away. When I hit
there, okay.
Y,
When he you weren't probably going to be chastised for it if Thomas hadn't said, "Hey, look, I can push this button and see the health bar."
It's bold to assume Mason pays attention.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring a laser pointer next time so you can point it out.
Creeper!
Ow.
Smooth.
My greed killed me.
Is that the creeper in the picture?
I don't know, dude.
It is. Don't look like him.
Sean really wants to see the creeper.
Sean loves the creeper.
Yes, he does. Why?
Because he's the best villain.
Is he?
I'm a Black Knight ghost guy.
That's fair.
I also like just knights in general.
Creeper! Creeper!
Oh!
What is he, a Pokemon?
No, that's just what old
You made
Scooby-Doo
that
monsters
same
did.
joke.
Yes.
Did I already?
Yes, you
Damn
did.
it. I had to keep track of the jokes.
I know, because it's not that long ago I edited the stuff with the creeper and
And
the mummy
and
in.
the mummy in.
And I said he just says creeper, and you said, is he a Pokemon?
Is that what I sound like to you? You dick.
Yeah. So this is ultimately,
Yeah. Exploration.
yeah, it's a very explorative game.
That's fun.
This is not a typical 3D platformer that we played sometimes where it's like a collectathon.
Yeah. Which is kind of what Wallace and Gromit was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we've started playing this game. We'll see where we go next time on Let's Bleepin' Play. Oh, you got it! Yay!
There we go. Ah!
We'll see you next time.